Hey y'all, what's up? Girls back at it again. I'm here to do another music review. So I'm gonna talk about Kehlani. Now, Kehlani just dropped her new mixtape called "While We Wait" a few days ago, and I couldn't wait to listen to her new music. I couldn't wait to listen to what she had to say on this new project, and I think that Kehlani is really talented, and overall, she has been doing her thing in R&B. And if you guys have looked at my previous videos of Kehlani, like her music overall, to me, I think Kehlani is really dope. She really have studied like the greats before her, because I can tell with her sound, it does bring back that 90s flavored R&B vibes. It does bring back that hip hop vibe, and she has really experimented with her music. And I just got finished listening to While We Wait, and I must say, this project is really good. Kehlani, you did a damn thing, sis. You did a damn thing. I can tell that, you are very, very into what you do with your music. You have a passion for it. And I'm going to say this, credit where it's due. Kehlani makes good music. And I wasn't like a huge Kehlani fan when she came out. But the more I started listening to her music, I was like, okay, sis, she's doing her thing in music. I like her production. I like her overall, like the vibe and the essence of who she is as an R&B singer. And I like that she's not going to be put in a box. And she doesn't have to be put in a box. And that's the thing. And it's like with her, making new music and new content, she's very like, she really like, to me, she's one. I think she's gonna be here for a long time. I think she's gonna have longevity, because Kehlani's music does stand out. And I'm really picky about today's music, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what the hell is this ish. I don't know what's what. But see, Kehlani, I have liked her other songs too, like Crazy and Distraction, and she makes really good R&B music. So let me go over her mixtape While We Wait. She put out 9 tracks. There's one, Footsteps featuring Music Soul Child, Too Deep, Nunya featuring Dom Kennedy, Morning Glory, Feels, Nights Like This featuring Ty Dolla $ign, RPG featuring Black, Butterfly, and Love Language. Overall, I mean, when I heard this fucking mixtape, I was like, wow. Like, she really did her thing on this mixtape. My favorite songs would be Footsteps featuring Music Soul Child, and I like Too Deep, Nunya, Morning Glory, Feels, Nights Like These, RPG, and Butterfly, and Love Language. Actually, the whole entire damn mixtape is the ish. I really love it. And you know what? But I think my favorite songs, to be honest, I think Footsteps featuring Music Soul Child, Too Deep, Morning Glory, Feels, RPG featuring Black, and Love Language. Those are my favorite tracks. I think she really did it. She really did a damn thing. And I also think that all of her, her music, it tells a story, So she's good with her storytelling and all that great stuff. And I love how, her singing. She has a beautiful voice. I think she can sing. She pretty much does not use autotune. She don't use autotune at all. So that was really refreshing. Like when she has just started out in the music business, as I said in my previous video, like how she started out, as a new artist. She still is technically new, but when she put out her debut album, Sweet Sexy Savage, she was just everywhere. I know she headlined her tour and everything else. So it was really cool that to see a refreshing new R&B singer on the rise and really doing their thing in music, which is really rare nowadays. So if you make a noise the right way, like I said, you're good in my book. And I like the fact that even with her collaborations, there is a chemistry. Now, that Footsteps featuring Music Soul Child, I love Music Soul Child. I grew up with Music Soul Child. Everybody know who Music Soul Child is. Like, his music and R&B, he's really like, to me, I think he's underrated, because he brought like that feel good R&B from a male's perspective, and you don't really get to hear it nowadays. You don't really get to hear male R&B artists, especially singers nowadays, man. man, Music Soul Child should be an influence. I'm sure he is an influence, and I think like any male R&B singer that has a passion for singing, they should look at Music Soul Child's music, for example, because that brother, he really poured a lot of his heart, his soul, his being vulnerable. Him and Maxwell, I think Music Soul Child and Maxwell, they're like pretty much like in R&B, like for the males, like that can sing. They be telling it. They go all the way in. And I love that Kehlani got the opportunity to work with a singer she got the opportunity to work with a singer like Music Soul Child, because everybody know in R&B, if you haven't heard a Music Soul Child record, you're missing out. I mean, everybody know who Music Soul Child is, so it's really good to hear his voice, and I love their chemistry on Footsteps. So the song is really good. It's in the right direction. I love it and I enjoy it. Her other tracks, I love that song Morning Glory. I love that her perspective. I love that perspective of her saying like, you know, I don't have to get like dolled up to be intimate with you and all that great stuff. And I was like, okay, Kehlani, that's what's up. But she's basically like saying like the double standards of like beauty, and like how some men, they're really like, some of them can be like really misogynist and stuff, and some be like, oh, you gotta be dolled up every single time. And she's like, listen, you know, you still gonna get me, you know what I'm saying? You know, you still gonna get me while we're together. So she was like, I'm not having that bullshit. So I love that Morning Glory record. It's really dope. The other record that I love is the RPG featuring Black. I love the chemistry as well. I love how she's talking about, you know, a guy that she's in a relationship with, and she's like, you know, I don't know, like our communication is off. I don't know what's going on. You know, you don't like nurture me the way you do. You don't touch me the way you do. Like, I'm not getting enough affection from you. I'm not getting enough love from you. And from Black's perspective, he's like, okay, I'm trying. You know, we're not seeing things eye to eye. So it's like, it's cool to see like a male and a female perspective, vice versa, a female and male perspective. So that's really dope. I really love it. I think Butterfly. I love Butterfly. I did a review on Butterfly a couple weeks ago. Butterfly is really dope. I love the direction of it. I love the perspective. Just everything about Butterfly is like, okay, it's like that acoustic feel. You know, it's just so like different, and I love that about Kehlani. It's like she's not afraid to step outside her comfort zone, and she's not going to just make music just to be making music just to please her audience. It's just not going to work with her. So I love Kehlani for being vocal about that. Love Language, man. That Love Language, that song takes me back to the days of like that 90s feel good R&B. Just the sound overall, I love, like, you know, she's saying her partner, the love language that we have, you know, we have something going on, you know, we have the love we have for each other. It's like, this takes me back when I was a kid in the early 2000s, like them kind of records, man. And it's really cool that these current artists are trying to bring back the music that they grew up with, because I grew up with that kind of music too. I grew up with, like, for me, I grew up with like the early 2000s R&B. I grew up with like the even, like I said, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s R&B. So I grew up with all kinds of stuff. I grew up with like that feel good R&B vibe. So I like how these new artists now, they're trying to revive back that feeling of R&B, but they're going to take it to another level, because yes, music changed, it progressed. It's going to change. It's going to evolve. But I love how they're trying to revive like that feel good, you know, that R&B like people love and they really appreciate it. So that's what's up. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Overall, While We Wait mixtape by Kehlani. She really did a damn thing. I really enjoy it. Her sound is really like nostalgic of R&B. It's very like in your face. It's kind of like, it's just more like that vibe of that sultry vibe, and then she has more like the gritty of hip hop. So it's more like the 90s soul of R&B that people grew up with, and even the early 2000s. Her sound remind me like Brandy, TLC vibes, and I have to be honest, she have said that those people there, they really influence her making her music. And I love the fact that like Kehlani You know, she had really talked about how R&B, you know, was really like a way for her to express herself, and she grew up with like the greats like Brandy and TLC. I do hear Brandy's influence from Kehlani. I can hear like the way how Kehlani be singing on her tracks. She sings on her harmonies. She has a nice voice. Kehlani definitely, like I said, she's gonna be here for a long time. And I like how the fact that Kehlani, you know, she is who she is as a person. I love how, like I said, you know, she went through some personal things too, but I'm happy for her. Things are going great for her. So I'm just glad like people, they're able to keep making their music. So just let them just keep making their music, and for the fans to support them, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna support them. And that's what, you know, like I said, music is really something that, especially in this day and age, because like I said, this garbage now, I don't dig it. You know, it's only like a few people that can really, really bring me in, and I can really understand who they are as individuals with their music, and I can connect to them. So, in that connection with them, I can connect with them, and I'll be like, okay, cool. You know, you really motherfucking like pulled my heartstrings. So Kehlani, she did that. You know, musically, she's been doing her thing, R&B. So she's doing the damn thing. I love it. I love this mixtape. And so yeah. So guys, what do you guys think about While We Wait mixtape from Kehlani? Are you guys any Kehlani fans? Don't be afraid to share your thoughts, your opinions, your perspectives down below. This is a music channel for you guys. So you guys want me to do more music content, this is the girl right here. I'll be on a roll. I'll stay consistent because I'm a passion and I'm a music lover, so I know. So yeah, don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below, and stay tuned on the next episode of Get the Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace.